the fuck?
She just met him.
Young bitch shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like, goofy bitch, don't act like you're trying to have a conversation.
Your man's trying to get out of this, and you about to get him fucked up.
And you about to get him fucked. Nigga, I was about to break this nigga fucking glasses.
You can't shut your fucking mouth. That's why I said I'm about to fucking fire it. We gotta go. That's why it's immediately when she acted like, okay, I'm about this. Fuck you. Once I noticed that, as soon as she made it clear that she was not there to actually hear what the fuck you had to say, and she was mad and being a bitch, that's when I got up out of my seat. Because I was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't sit back now. The conversation.
Yo, bro, I want to slap this nigga, and then Nas acting like a real bitch. It's like I done went through all this shit for you, my nigga, mentally, like all this shit, bro, to make sure I done drove to you, bro, hours and hours out of my space, bro, to make sure shit popping with us and all this shit, bro. And you turn into a bitch, like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk to y'all separately. Oh, but you the one that's talking. So, man, that shit, man, I hate white people for that shit, bro. This shit on my nerve, bro. I'm not even gonna let this shit be a part of my life after another 5 minutes. I swear to God. I swear to God. After another 5 minutes, bro, I'm not gonna let this shit be a part of my life, bro. Because I really want to snap out, bro. Niggas be real bitches, bro. Niggas be real bitches, bro. You be trying to figure out what a nigga really got going on, bro. And a nigga will show you, bro. Like, I'm talking to this shawty, bro. She trying to act like she trying to have a boss conversation. We boss back and forth. We having a conversation. All of a sudden the shit go left. She don't agree. She keep trying to interrupt what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And she like, you're not making a point. I say, well, baby, if you let me talk. And this is what women really good at. This is why I tell the fellas.
After you told her how beautiful she was.
Yeah. Told her she beautiful, nice person, whatever. Bro, this is what women really good at. They'll interrupt you enough times where you're trying to make your point, that you keep trying to prove your point of them interrupting you, that you lose your point. You see what I'm saying? So now they're like, oh, you ain't got no point. I'm like, no, I do if you stop interrupting me. So they double down now. It's like, shorty. And then the niggas that I'm around, these frail ass white boys, like, real shit, Nas, fuck you, nigga. Like, you a bitch. Nigga, I don't need to know you no more. I got what I needed to get out of my system, bro. Like, real shit, bro. Like, I work shit out with you, bro. Like, real shit, bro. I showed you what type of dude I am, bro. And for two grown-ass men to be around a little girl that's younger than them, that's trying to have a discussion with me, bro. That's trying to have a literal discussion with me, a boss. Because she looking at a boss. And y'all niggas like, oh, you attacking her. You're doing... I say, shorty, you'll feel attacked. Like, it was men. Yo, bro, you know what it's like when women, like, when Black Lives Matter and Asian hate, like, and trans, and you can't call nobody by their dead name with trans. Y'all know how mad we get with this weird shit, right? My nigga, when somebody do this shit in your face, bro, when somebody do this shit in your face, my nigga, you become hot. I ain't gonna lie, Brody. You become 5% hot, bro. You become 5% tint. Like, bro, you doing this shit in my face, bro. And you got niggas doing it. Like, bro, you a boy. Bro, I'm hanging out with a nigga, bro. Bro. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna hang out with you, bro. I'm gonna shit, bro. Man, you a bitch. Man, I don't need to be around no nigga like that, bro. This hoe started talking, and she want to be on my level talking. I'm talking to my niggas and my ladies. She gonna interject. I'm like, oh shit, shawty, you on my level. You understand? This stupid ass little bitch gonna turn snake mode in 5 seconds. One of the nigga that's trying to suck her dick. The nigga that's trying to suck her dick. This nigga like, oh, you attacking her. You're. I say, bro, she don't feel that way. Why would you say that? Oh, no. Y'all keep talking. Y'all the conversation. Y'all. I say, bro, this woman don't feel attacked, bro. You a man. You a man, my nigga. Why would you say this woman feel attacked? Why would you say that? I'm having a conversation with a woman that you trying to get in her drawers. Why would you say this woman feel attacked by the conversation that I'm having with her? And I'm not addressing you, my nigga, because you a bitch. I know you a small little nigga. So why would you get on in the conversation and say, oh, nah, my nigga, you that sounded like you attacking. Bro, how you telling a woman she feel attacked? And y'all, listen, we get 4 minutes down the line in the conversation. We get 4 minutes down the line in the conversation. And this whole start acting weird. Oh, fuck you, nigga, fuck you. I'm like, you was just agreeing with me. I wasn't agreeing with you. I wasn't agreeing with you. What you? My lady's sitting right here. Mind you, I almost turned on my lady. I'm like, bitch, listen. I don't know what you got going on in front of these people, but cause you know how people try to act like you drunk and you don't know what you're talking about. And that's what I hate with people, because it shows their lack of intelligence. It's like people drink to show the better side of themselves. Some people drink and they're violent. Some people drink and they want to fight. Some people drink and you're like, what are you on? I'm the type of person, I drink and I like to chill. I like to have conversation. I like to smoke my weed. I like to parlay. I like to vibe. That's me. So a tough conversation ain't nothing to me when I'm chilling. If somebody say to me, Trump, Kamala, rah, 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 I'm like, that's not gonna bother me, because I'm in a good space. Like, we can have those conversations. Right? That's how I am. I'm having a conversation with a female, dog. And the niggas that's trying to get the pussy from the bitch, oh, you attacking her. You do. I say, what, pussy boy? What you said to me, fuck nigga? And my lady like, babe, calm down, blah, blah. I'm looking at my lady like, your route may be affected. Bitch, who you with? What side you on? What? And she had to correct me when I got in the car, chat, because I be on 10. When I be mad, she like, shut your motherfucking mouth, nigga. I wasn't against you. I was looking at this shit weird, how you was looking at it. And then the little goofy hoe having a whole, I want to talk. Yeah, nah. Cause this is what I said. I said, if a woman is having a conversation with me, chat, and she feel attacked, or she feel like I'm being violent, or she feel threatened, then I need to bag back. You don't want no woman to feel like that. You don't want to have a discourse or a conversation with a person and you making them feel attacked, like you gonna jump across the table.
As soon as she said, I'm gonna go ahead now, I just want to go ahead and let you speak so I can let you embarrass yourself in front of your friends. That's when I had to sit up, because and
chat
from the get-go.
Chat, soon as I looked at that shit, I'm like, embarrass myself in front of my friends. I'm like, you're the same person that's interrupted me 17 times. Like, we was having a whole dynamic conversation that the guys weren't even involved in. But she saw she couldn't beat me. So not only did she keep interrupting me, she kept playing on into what the guys that want the pussy kept saying.
And it's also just obvious.
That's some weird, chat. I never had that experience, chat. 30-some-year-old having a conversation with a person that's like
36-year-old.
Hey, talk to me, like, hey, put me on the game. And she just go left in front of nigga she'll never fuck. That's why I told that nigga, like, nigga, she'll never fuck you, nigga. Like, that shit weird. Like, you got a bitch that's trying to get game off a gangster, seeing me with my lady, kind of looking at me and my lady like, but you not listening to me? Yo, bro, it was the weirdest experience I ever had. And I checked them all, because certain people look for you to like pipe down when you see weird shit. When you see people not being uncouth and not being real, some people expect you to pipe down and be like, oh, that's what it is. This is weird. All right. Hey, have a good night, guys. Take care. Like, people expect you to do that. People expect you to do that. Oh, all right, guys. Yeah, all right. You guys people expect you to play left but sometimes I'm set to make people think about themselves. Because like, your words don't win. Like Shorty said, my lady just said, oh, I'm gonna let you sit here and embarrass yourself in front of your friends. Now, Shorty know good and well that's not an accurate assessment of the discussion that we having. It has no bearing. It has nothing to do with what we're talking about, right? She was literally just agreeing with me, chat, 5 minutes ago. Like, yeah. As soon as she found a window out, these young ladies, chat, and my homeboy, Nas, I'm not gonna do you dirty. because that's what people do when they see conflict. They run. They blame somebody because they don't know how to deal with conflict. Whereas Nasrullah, I've been dealing with conflict my whole life, bro. Nothing turns up. Nothing. Even when you tried to walk away because I said I slapped the shit out of your homeboy, and I told that nigga I punched through his glasses. Nigga, that he came at me to try to defend some pussy that he never gonna get. You see what I'm saying? And like, my nigga, every time you try to challenge yourself in front of another man, bro, and you're in front of a bitch that you want to try to fuck, or your wife or your lady, if you're in front of a nigga like me, they gonna look down on you, nigga. Cause the only other opposite is to try to fight me, nigga, and I'm gonna beat your ass or shoot you. So either way, nigga, either way you fuck. But I'm looking like, bro, Nas, no bullshit, Nas. I'm looking at you like a gangster, bro. Bro, you guys gotta learn to have drinks and have discourse. For some reason, when alcohol is involved and people not agreeing, people have a lot of discourse. People act like you about to break the room. Like, bro, that's a white people tactic. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hey, Nas, I know you have Persian and have white, bro, but that's your white side, bro. Like, you act like, bro, I'm finna break everything like Hulk because we having a discussion. And then your homeboy took a nerve to say that I was being violent or I was making her uncomfortable when the woman was talking to me normally. And he's trying to get the pussy, so he's trying to hype her points. Talking about, oh yeah, you making her uncomfortable. Bro, she ain't told you she uncomfortable. She looking at me dead eye to eye. And your fuck ass talking about she uncomfortable. Y'all see how pussy niggas be? And then I addressed that. And my homeboy, what I thought was my homeboy, Nas, you're not my homeboy, nigga. We was old school homeboys, niggas. You're not my homeboy. I fessed up for what I got going on, nigga, but you a bitch. And I don't need bitches in my life, so I'm good. Please don't believe, nigga. We'll never contact each other again. That same lonely shit you talk about with females and you ain't got me either, nigga. You a bitch. Don't worry, nigga. And I stand by this, nigga. I don't care. Ain't no alcohol and no nothing gonna make me wake up in the morning. I feel sorry for what I said. No, nigga, you's a bitch. You's a whole bitch. And I stand on business. This Darius Bethune. My lady was about to feel my wrath, nigga, if she didn't clarify, nigga. Cause I stand on business, nigga. I don't know what the fuck you niggas got going on. Listening to a little bitty bitch trying to talk to a player. This whole 20-some years old. She's trying to talk to 40-year-old me. And her only defense is to interrupt me. And when I call her out on it, y'all like, oh, you attacking her. Nigga, y'all niggas ain't never had no pussy, nigga. You ain't never had no pussy. You's a bitch. You's a bitch, nigga. Nigga, watch my live, nigga. I'm telling you, nigga, forever, nigga, you's a bitch. You's a bitch. Nigga, I was almost about to say something slick, but God forbid my tongue. I was almost about to say something slick to you, Nas, but God forbid my tongue, nigga. But I tell you, you's a bitch. And I don't worship no friendship amongst you. I thought I did, and I was sad, bro, for what I did to you. And I was sad for being a foul-ass friend, bro. But when I tell you, bro, coming around you today and watching your behavior over a simple conversation, yeah, y'all niggas is bitch when it come to women. Y'all niggas get behind women and act like they rule all conversation. These hoes don't rule shit.
And he put his hands on you over as simple as it was, small enough.
He ain't put his hands on me.
No, I meant in a sense.
He ain't put his hands on me. Every nigga in the world know not to put their hands on me.
My bad. I didn't. It wasn't like an attempt to like with his hands like show emotion like you need to leave type shit.
Yeah, like, that's what I'm talking about. Like that, but you know that's that. I mean, I'm gonna sound like an asshole, but I never dealt that with only white boys. It's the only ones that try to ain't got control. White boys control the situation and try to turn up. All right, now I need you to leave. All right, now nigga. White boy shit. Ain't got no fight going on. Ain't got no sauce. But they trying to punk you in the hoping you de-escalate the situation on their behalf. Come on, Nas, I'll beat your ass. Like, Nas, I love you and you my boy, but dog, I beat the shit out of you, bro. And you know that. I beat the dog shit out of you. And you disappointed me tonight, bro. Because one thing I look for people to do is if you start a conversation, you stand on it. You stand on the conversation, bro. That's all. Have the conversations in the confine and have the conversation. Let me give you an example. If you're talking about inflation and you bring up gas prices, that has to do with inflation. But if you talk about inflation and you bring up fucking I don't even know peanut butter, nigga. I don't know. If you bring up some shit that has that like Black Lives Matter, like something shit that got nothing to do with inflation, it's like it's beyond me. And I correct those conversations because I'm intelligent. And a lot of people think because you drinking and they seen you drink that they have the ability to make that the end all and be all of the conversation you have it. You see what I'm saying? Like, oh, you drinking and we drinking. I'm drunk, you drunk. So I get to act like you tripping. That's what I don't like, chat. See, because no matter how much I drink, if you say something that I'm knowledgeable about, excuse me, let me get my drunk language down. Knowledgeable about, and I'm drunk. I'm still not dumb. I still know the same information. If it's some drunk, if it's some drunk, if it's some drunk, if it's some drunk, I know the same information. So a person trying to act like, oh, you drunk, you tripping, that's some lame shit. If you tripping, like, just hey chat, let's get it right. If you tripping, you're tripping.
She was being disrespectful and combative, but it made you. It was turned against you so easily because she was the little girl, the young girl, and you were the older guy. And it was right. Like, you're not supposed to teach her. Right. Don't teach her anything. You know she's a child. Right. So, are you a pedophile for bringing her out? She can't be around
what guys got to understand is, if I'm talking to a young girl that you consider the age of like, you want to look at me weird, if I was to pull this bitch and fuck her, right? So if I had this bitch gagging on my dick, you're gonna look at me fucking weird. You're saying I'm pedo. All right, you are of the same age, my nigga. And this girl was in her 20s. This girl was in her 20s that I'm having the conversation 24. With. 24 years old. But you so desperate for the pussy that you willing to try to make me look like a bad person to not check this bitch. That's what you niggas is really on. That's why I look at Nas and I'm like, oh yeah, we ain't never got to be friends again. Y'all know how many times I made this decision? Staz, Nas, all y'all from my past. I made this decision about y'all, bro. It don't hurt. It don't feel no type of way. I tried to rekindle these relationships. I tried to do the right thing by these relationships. I fucked up. I've not been the best person in these relationships. But my nigga, when I tell you real shit, my nigga, y'all niggas bitches. Y'all don't stand on what I stand on, and I don't care to know you past like in my adulthood. Like, yeah, my nigga, I won't want my son to know you, nigga. You ain't got no bitches. You ain't got no bitches. You talking about how you gonna die alone. You think I want my son to know you as an uncle? Nah, nigga. I'm Gucci, nigga. I'm a boss. Even the things I did wrong, I accounted for. But when I look at you people be weird, when I look at you people like Shorty was trying to see how far y'all would go. And y'all ain't pick up on that. Shorty was really trying to see how far y'all would go. And then she tried to dap my lady up. But I kept interrupting the dap. She was like, oh yeah, have a good night. I'm like, nah, bitch, don't dap my lady. You a weirdo, hoe. Fuck you, bitch. And I'm talking to this hoe like that. This is a young chick. She only in her 20s. I'm like, fuck you, weird ass bitch. Nah, don't try to dap my lady, act like you won something. You didn't win nothing. You know what you did. You know what you did. You're trying to manipulate the dude that you're trying to fucking, yeah, you're pulling a young girl trick. It don't work on the old nigga. That shit was weird, my nigga. I've been in situations like that before, yes. But that was a good blind side, I would say. That's the best somebody ever blindsided me in the conversation. That young shorty was good. Now, she may not have intended to be that good. You know what I mean? Some people are FBI agents and don't intend to be the good agent. You know what I'm saying? Shorty was good in that moment. Like if somebody was watching her be manipulative In that moment, oh, she was masterful. I got to give it to her. She was masterful. And then she came back with the whole victimhood and, oh yeah, you're attacking me, and oh man, that shit was incredible. Like you can't deny Shorty. But the two guys that yo nigga, eat a dick, nigga. I'll never reach out to you again, nigga. You don't matter to me, my life, my circle, nothing I got going on, nigga. I tried to cover my demons by reaching out to you and making sure, like, hey man, but since I know we good, hey, I'm good. Yeah. Please don't reach out to me, Nas. I'm gonna tell you that straight up. I'm not mad at you. I'm not one of those guys that say stuff I don't mean. I'm not one of those people that drink alcohol and, oh, in the morning I regret it. I'm not that guy, bro. Never reach out to me again, bro. And you never reached out to me. Let me state that. He never reached out to me, chat. I reached out to him. But my nigga, you a bitch.
Your root may be affected by.
You a whole bitch. And I don't subscribe to niggas being bitches in my real life circle, nigga. When I seen that shorty act like that, nigga, like real shit, I don't subscribe to that, bro. I don't subscribe to faggots, bitches, lame niggas. All my niggas Knuckles, BJ, ZL, all my niggas is gangsters. All my niggas fuck with me the real way. When I talk this shit, niggas be tuned in. Y'all niggas try to act like I'm attacking y'all. Nigga, get the fuck out my chat. Unsubscribe, you bitch ass nigga. Try to act like I'm attacking you, nigga. And this nigga in front of a bitch. Nigga, I ain't gonna lie. I told that nigga, dog. I told that nigga, bro, I'll punch your glasses into your face, nigga. Every nigga, and I ain't violent, nigga. I ain't violent, nigga. But I'll punch your glasses into your fucking face, nigga. For real, bro. Because I'm really like that when you try to, like, put that psychological bullshit for pussy. When I know this hoe ain't gonna fuck you. That hoe is more on my type of time and more on my lady type of time than you trying to be cutesy doocy with a bitch that want to eat dick. You little bitch ass nigga.
Narcan sitting in her bathroom.
Yeah, that bitch got Narcan and type shit, nigga. That hoe get high. That hoe get fucked up. But you want to treat a regular bitch like a hoe. I would have dogged that bitch. I ain't gonna say that shit in front of my lady, nigga. I ain't gonna even chat. Real shit. I ain't gonna say that shit in front of my lady chat. But me and my lady would have dogged that bitch out. We'd have hippopotamus that bitch. I said it. I did say what I was thinking. We'd have punched that bitch pussy out. Little stupid bitch. And then the same nigga, she ain't gonna get no pussy too. Yeah, nigga, that shit annoyed me, nigga. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I don't pull punches on niggas I don't fuck with. Like, once I see you a bitch, once I see people be trying to, man, that's one thing about alcohol, bro. They say that alcohol lets you know who people really is. It ain't. I don't believe that all the way. I think it lets you know how people really act. Alcohol don't necessarily got to be how people really feel. But it is how people act. Like a Diddy party. Like, real shit, my nigga. Like, yeah, this how these niggas really act. They be real bitches. They get around a female, they be bitches. On a daily basis. On a daily basis, bro. This shit annoying, bro. Y'all niggas trying to act like I'm a bad guy, bro. All I was asking Shorty, I say, hey, stop interrupting. But, bro, you know what I got a taste of, bro? And this is my fault. This is my fault for being a little bit too inebriated and being too drunk. Because y'all can tell I've been drinking now, bitch. I'm fucked up. But this is my fault for being inebriated. How many times have I seen this shit on TikTok where women keep trying to interrupt guys so they ain't got a point? So by the time you get to your point, you in left field. How many times have I seen that? And I fell for it, chat. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I fell for it. I fell for it. But I realized I fell for it and tried to overcorrect it. And then that overcorrection pushed me all the way to the left in the conversation. Because you know how people good at not having accountability. So if you never talk to listen, chat. If you never talk to somebody that's really good at not accounting for who the fuck they are and not having accountability, boy, you'll be in for a ride.
I know the first thing I remember the first thing she said to turn the conversation the other way too. She looked at, as soon as you said you made your, well, you you stated your opinion and point. She says, so who is we? You're saying like we as women or you as women, and then you said we, and she's like, well, who is we? Are you talking about these men here? Because I don't think they agree with you. I think it's just you that agrees with you. And nobody disagreed with him. Nobody had anything negative to say. She was the one that he was having a conversation with, but she was manipulating and trying to twist it real quick so that she threw him off in a sense where he had to defend the fact that they didn't not believe him. She was just talking shit. She threw a wrench in, essentially. It was definitely manipulation.
The only wrench that she threw in, and what my lady's trying to figure out what a wrench came in is, and she's right, the wrench didn't come in. I have to admit that the wrench came in, and I found a difficult time to fill the wrench in the conversation. But what the wrench came in is she just kept interrupting me, which is a normal woman tactic. So when you have a point, you're zeroed in on it, you're trying to explain it because it's based off the last sentence that was said. You're trying to explain your point because it's based off the last conversation that's said. So all somebody got to do is keep trying to interrupt you, and defend their interruptions, where you're just talking about interruptions that are like, okay, make your point. Right? And my thing in that conversation is I was not going to let that be the easy point. I wasn't going to let you off the exit real quick of you like, so I stayed there looking stupid, trying to think of my point, trying to make my conversation, trying to remember where I was. And it went left from there. So I was upset. I'm not anymore because it was an amazing conversation, and we're going to talk all the way home. We're going to get this show going. I am the host that do the most. Fuck around, get your dumb ass smoke, make you hide that bitch and pray to the Pope. Like, I'm going to be real. I'm not in my feelings because as long as me and my lady straight, chat, I ain't going to lie. Like, long as me and my lady straight. Long as my lady like, oh yeah, you weren't trying to make a fool of yourself. You weren't being, because you get drunk and you get out of control, and sometimes your partner got to correct you. And if you guys don't think that, and if I don't think that, my lady don't play that. So let's just throw that out there, chat. Just do not play that. I ain't gonna embarrass her. I'm not gonna be extra. I'm not gonna be Jess ain't playing, chat. I'm just tell you that. She ain't playing that whole, or you gonna be some extra ass nigga in public. And I was weighing that though, chat. Hey chat, you know what it's like to play between that line? Like, shit, what my partner believe about me and what I gotta get off. You know what I'm saying, chat? Like, I'm like, and she was like, shit, nigga. I seen the play, but
You just wasn't worth the moves the next
yeah. But I experienced a level of immaturity where people allowed to play with you. Not a level of you good, baby. Not a level of immaturity where I did something wrong or I felt like I fucked up on the conversation.
You just had a wrong conversation. It wasn't even a wrong conversation. You had a conversation with somebody who was not mentally and emotionally experienced or prepared to hear what you had to say. So sometimes, even though you have a right point, if you're not saying it to a person that's ready to hear what you have to say, you are wasting your fucking breath. So sometimes you just gotta know, like, yo, this person's not ready to hear what I have to say. I know I'm right, but they're not gonna hear that I'm right, so I just gotta end this. Sometimes it's just something you gotta pick up on sometimes, because she was not fucking grabbing the conversation. She was retarded.
But that's my fault of being a grown ass adult and having a conversation. Baby, Orlando was that way.
We're not going to Orlando. We're going to Tampa.
Why are we going to Tampa?
We're going towards Tampa to go back to home, baby. Why don't we go to Orlando to go home?
Oh, I know where we was at.
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, chat. My bad. I got caught up. And Nas, like I said, bro, let's just keep it at what it is, bro. Like, I love you, I respect you, but you know, go on in your life, on your journey, and I'll go on my journey, because we definitely don't need to be friends, man. Like, not at all. We definitely don't need to be friends, because if that's your reaction to turmoil, like when I have a loud conversation with my boys, like none of my boys walk off. None of my boys be like, oh, I can't handle this right now type shit. Like, and that's, I don't want no friends like that. I don't want no friends with, like, I'm having a heated argument with another friend or another person, and my friend's like, oh, this is too much for me. This is too much. Like, nah, nigga, I don't want that experience. So now, as I love you, and we handle the business that we got to handle, which I'm happy about, and as a man, I can move forward and live on with my life, and we just like each other's shit on IG, bro. That's about it. And I thought it would be more than that, because I thought you was more than that. But real shit, bro, I see why a lot of people don't fuck with you. I see why you ain't got a girlfriend. I see, like I ain't trying to be like hitting you in the heart, because that's some. No, I'm being low. I'm being low. Let me not lie. No, I'm being low. I'm being a low person. But I'm telling you honest. I see why you ain't got no bitch. Cause you a bitch. Like, you a weird nigga, bro. And you probably gonna be like that your whole life. No woman, blaming women. Every conversation you got is cynical. Like, you're very dark. You're very cynical. And that's who you're gonna be, because you hate women for not being able to get one. And it's not women's fault. It's that every woman ain't good enough for you. But you know what? That ain't my business. That ain't my business. All I can tell you is, my nigga, I'm a bossed up nigga, bro. I got my lady. I'm doing my thing. And I don't need you as a friend. You know what I'm saying? Now, can I honestly say, do I love you? I love you more than the world, bro. And I'ma always love you. I'ma always love you more than the whole world. But my nigga, fuck you. You ain't grow, nigga. You like stats, nigga. Y'all niggas still crying over women, still crying over bitches. Ain't never stepped up, ain't never bossed up your life. And y'all niggas might try to look at my life, oh, you don't got this, you don't got that. Yeah, nigga, but you don't got love and companionship, nigga. You lonely. And when you try to say I ain't got as much money as you got, or much equipment or music equipment as you got, nigga, I'm not lonely, nigga. I always find a partner, nigga. I always find somebody that's gonna support me. I got a good woman, nigga. I ain't never dated a broke bitch in my life, nigga. In my life, nigga. In my life, nigga. In my life, nigga. I never dated a broke bitch. I never dated a bitch that was like, what you can do for me. No, nigga. No, nigga. I'm a big dog. I never dated a broke bitch in my life, nigga. So it is what it is, nigga. But I don't need your friendship, dog. You're the second nigga I done had to tell this on live, nigga. I don't need your friendship, bro. Because I only fuck with niggas that stand on business. You know what I'm saying, chat? I only fuck with niggas that stand on business. All you niggas that do weird shit, all you niggas that get around women and to switch out on your dog, like, yeah, bro. Yeah. And what's weird is, like I said, if the nigga got some pussy from that bitch tonight, nigga, I'd be amazed, nigga. You ain't getting no pussy. You not a boss, nigga. You let a bitch have a conversation you had no say so on. And the first thing you said out of the whole conversation is, I think she feels attacked. I think you're being violent. I say, bro, that lady don't feel like that. Why would you say something like that as a man? Yo, bro, do you know? They try to mix up the whole conversation. No. We're just saying I say no, bro. This is a woman, and bro, she stayed silent. The woman stayed silent. She's looking at me like, yeah. Like, what is this? Like, hold on. Violent, bro, is another level. When you're saying you're being threatening, that's another level. When a man of my stature, however you want to say the word, is talking to a woman, right? That's a lot, my nigga. If I'm being violent, or I'm like, bitch, I'll beat your ass. Like, I'm like, that's a lot, bro. I know how to talk to people without being violent, without making them feel threatened. But when a man that's trying to get the pussy, that ain't got nothing to say, but as soon as he say something, the first thing come out this fuck nigga mouth, oh man, you being violent, man. Oh man, she's scared. I say, bro, ask her. She looked in my eyes and she ain't scared of nothing. I'm saying that woman's not intimidated by me. She's my girlfriend standing right here, which does not mean anything in the grand scheme, right? But in the scheme, it does. Not in the grand, but in the scheme. My girlfriend arm in arm with me. But if you said she felt violent, and or she felt like I was being violent, or like, what, bro? What'd you say? So I'm looking at her in the eyes. She looking at, hey y'all, this is the thing. I forgive the young shawty because people got to get in where they fit in, bro. She probably was trying to.
Having a regular. She was.
Yeah. She was probably.
She was being a fucking little bit of a acting her age, but she was trying to have a normal conversation. Granted, she was gonna give it in some sort of biased little fucking 24-year-old opinion and argue it, yes, but nonetheless she was having a conversation until the boys all were like playing her as some damsel in distress victim, and then she was like, oh yeah, like me, oh, I'm a victim, yeah, let me play victim. Is this what gets me whatever little bit of validation I need as a woman so that I can get some sort of attention right now for something I don't even really fucking agree with? I'm actually having a conversation.
And for this act alone, Nas, I'll never reach out to you again, bro. I love you, I respect you, but I don't need anything from you, nor do you need anything from me, and we can go off in our lives as normal. I cleared that slate. I wish we were more friends. You did ask me at the bar. Literally, you said, bro, can we hang out more? Like, bro, I'm lonely. Can we hang out more? You asked me that, and I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm literally saying, no, I'm not. I'm not trying to be a dick. You literally asked me that, bro. You said, bro, can we hang out more, bro? I've been going through a lot. Blase, blase, blah. Like, and I said, and what did I say, bro? Yeah, bro, I'm going to reach out. We're going to hang out at least once a week. I'm going to come to your shows.
And it seemed really
all
cool.
This shit, bro. And yo, Nas. But because you know other people longer, you do the I know you longer, so I'm going to act like the other person is egregious. Yeah, I like fairness. I like if I looked at that girl and said, bitch, whore, fuck, slut, shit, damn, motherfucker, like every word you could think of. If I had said any of those words to that young lady that I respected almost like a daughter, I respected her. And you try to put me on a level of like I was saying those things. Oh, bitch, you don't bitch, shit, fuck, shit. And you try to put me on that level, I can't fuck with you, dog. I can't fuck with you. Because I had a conversation with a young lady that did not involve cursing, that did not involve degrading, that did not involve belittling, or on any level. And you guys turned it into that so fast. And you were like, oh, and then she said, defend yourself amongst your friends. The only reason why she was able to say that, and the reason why I don't fuck with you, Nas, is because she seen how fast you turned on me. And she seen how fast I called you a friend. And that's on you, bro. That's on you. She see how fast I called you a friend. And oh baby, that is definitely the motherfucking truth.
Thank you. I see it. I'm on 80. I'm only going 80.
Alright, you good. But seeing our embrace, she seen how much I loved you as a brother. We've been friends since we were 17 years old. I'm now 40 years old. We've been friends over 20 years, bro. And you let a fucking weird ass little chick that never had anything to do with our friendship for 17, 18, 19, 20 some years, bro, have anything to do with what we got going on, bro. You're a weirdo, bro. And you just gonna say one, and that's okay. That's okay. Now, I think at a certain point my woman felt like I was out of line. And I don't know where I think my girl, she's sitting next to me, but let me give you my thought. My girl thought, nigga, you always smarter than this. Why are you in this conversation? Why are we here? How did we get here? Because she's used to me being the alpha. She's used to me being like in control of the conversation. Oh yeah, you know what you're talking about. You on point. Rah, 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 rah. And even if she got to come back to me and be like, hey, I didn't agree with this, but I understand what you meant. Whatever it may be. Like, we have our conversations as a couple, you know? But when the situation was starting to get weird, I was trying to prove more that it was weird. And it made me look weird. It made me look like I was trying to keep up the weird. when everybody else was just purposely making it weird so that they didn't have to deal.
Yeah.
So no one had to deal with what I said. Everyone was trying to make the situation.
It
So
was
so
valid facts, wrong audience.
that
Valid facts, wrong fucking audience. They just weren't ready. They weren't prepared to hear what you had to say or be able to have the knowledge to be able to argue if they wanted to, or debate if they wanted to, or
now chat. I'm gonna say this in front of my girl because I mean it. And it's unfortunate. But chat, we could have took that little bitch home. If I took a little different approach, chat.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she might have went both ways.
She would have went.
She would have went with
chat.
us.
She was trying to get approval.
Chat.
She was trying to get approval from my girl so much, chat. Me and my lady really could have took that little bitch home. Right. But I don't even be on that type of mind type shit, chat. Like, because I'm gonna be real, man. My lady like trying to eat like, you know, the guacamole challenge. Like, my lady guacamole challenge, nigga. I'm not trying to, like, you can't eat all that in one sitting. So I got enough at home, chat. I'm good. But on the retrospect of me and my ladies just being fucking predators, fucking leopards, fucking tigers, just hunt for fucking boar and eat it alive while it's screaming. That's how we get out. Like, well, hey, we don't do threesomes. So I ain't trying to make it sound like that's how we get out.
We got the freak in us.
Well, we got the action. Let's say it this way. We got the freak in it for each other. But the little bitch wanted to like act like she was with the shits. And I obviously picked up on it because that's my energy. And when she swapped on me, I was like, whoa. But my flaw, where I fucked up. You trying to not combat a little bitch with a little bitch mentality. So she done went little. You can't go little.
So you're like, wait.
Yep. Now look at my wrist, chat. I know. Y'all like, damn, that shit crazy. Yeah, I know, chat. Ain't nobody fuck with me when it comes to the wrist game, net game, all this. I know y'all see DDG, Casanat, all these niggas, bro. I'm shitting. But anyway, I'm annoyed because I like for those. Let me finalize this conversation like this. I like for those conversations to be, shout out Blame Dirty in the building. I like for these conversations to get shut down by intelligent people. Like, slow down. I just like for people, real shit chat, I like for people when they see people trying to like manipulate the conversation, take it left on purpose, do some weird shit with the conversation. I like for people to point it out. Nah, that's not what we were talking about. Nah, you getting off topic. Nah, you getting sensitive. Sorry, I got hiccups. Chat. I'm not glitching. I got hiccups. I'm not glitching, chat. I got hiccups. But shout out ZL, shout out B Man.
Everybody in here? Nice.
There's a lot of people in here. But bro, real shit, bro. Like, I'm not that nigga, bro. Like, I really want the topic to be a topic. I think that's what fuck people up too. It's like I do a show on a regular basis. So I'm always looking for the topic to be the topic. So maybe I fuck up.
But when you're doing a show as well, it's like people just get kicked out. You know what I mean? Like, you don't like it, leave. You're not actually there to debate anything with anybody unless it's.
But it's different in person, where it's like, in person, I really make people choose a side, and I ain't think, like, even Nas was like, well, D, you new to this new life. I gotta choose him because I do business with him. Instead of saying like, my nigga, why you letting this bitch act like this? Like,
why are you letting her spend this energy?
Right, and not only that, why are you not pointing out the obvious? This is a person who keeps changing the topic, changing the conversation. This guy's not able to get, and then like, this is the thing about guys that want to fuck a girl so much. They believe they bullshit. This lady was not letting me talk. Every time I was like, all right, so da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to make my point. All right, you're making your point. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Yeah,
so da-da-da-da-da-da. Yeah, so I'm like, so all this interruption are making a point, and I got caught. But the only reason why I don't forgive Nas, I don't forgive you, and I'm cool with not being your friend anymore, is because you should have picked up on it. You should have picked up on the tactic. You should have picked up on me being your friend for over 20-something years, and somebody gaslighting your friend into a conversation, and you should say, "Hey, D, that ain't, nah, she tripping. Like, that ain't the conversation she's trying to have." Like, mind you, I was in the moment. I was super drunk. I admit it.
I said, baby, she's a little girl.
I admit it. I was super drunk.
Yeah,
but even if Nas was protecting me, he'd have said, "Hey, D, this ain't going the right way. Like, she and I trying to have the same conversation that you haven't." Instead of going, "Oh, you're wild. This is uncomfortable. This is..." All right, that's white people shit. I don't do that. I like having deep conversation. That's what make friends. That's what make people you're close to. And once I know I can't have that with you, bro, I'm good. You're a bitch. But I'm still the host that do the most. Fuck around, get your dumb ass smoke, make you hide that bitch.